So... The words slide sluggishly past my lips like the flow of water struggling to pass through the partially clogged drain in my bathroom. You're saying I'm out of a job? My eyes track from the freshly wiped linoleum counter of the diner where I've worked contentedly these past years, upward to my boss, a woman I've come to think of as one of my closest friends here on Tybee Island. The tiny wrinkles at the sides of Harriet's eyes crinkle in the same subtle way they do when she talks about things like upcoming vacations or how her sole granddaughter just managed to eat solid food without spitting it out. My frown deepens, adding, "And you're smiling about it?" I can't help the annoyance, considering the way her words have taken my perfectly stable life and turned it on its ear. "Well, Jim and I are so excited to retire," she responds, still smiling but with a slightly defensive tone. "Besides," she adds hopefully, "I was kind of thinking that you'd buy me out." She says it like a question because she knows me well enough to understand that buying her out is the least attractive option for me. My jaw gapes. "Buy you out? This place was barely making ends meet before you came here. Now we're thriving. You've got a natural talent for making this old diner shine." I scoff. Natural talent? My sister Maggie has the natural talent in our family. My brother Harris has the brawn. Me? I just have an MBA that I couldn't seem to utilize in corporate America without falling apart at the seams. For the record, the only thing that changed since I arrived is that you let me put my grandma's pie on the menu. Not true. Advertising, online reviews, pricing, and bulk purchases? You brought this place out of the dark ages. Now we're, and I quote, "the perfect blend of laid-back island life and southern hospitality." Who said that? Someone on Yelp just yesterday. And you memorized it already? I note, shaking my head. You obsess over reviews even more than I do. Of course, because you give me nothing more to do in this place other than obsess over reviews. You do it all. Why not just buy me out and make it your own? I mean, if it's money you're worried about, we could work something out. I'd be so happy to see this place go on as a diner rather than someone turning it into another store that sells cheap beach gear. For the record, you do a lot more around here than just read reviews. I can't help feeling obliged to remind her how essential she is. I just don't think that the stress of owning a restaurant really meshes with the life I've built for myself here. I almost crack a smile unintentionally, because there are days when I think I pretty much haven't built anything here. And that's kind of the point. I built a career in Atlanta. I built a life with my ex-fiancé, Alan, each day working diligently toward our goal of getting married and owning a nice home in Buckhead. I built a future that I could envision unfolding in front of me, just like it had for all the business grads Alan and I hung out with.